Hi, my name is Aaron Cobb and I'm a fitness professional. What that means is I help people get into shape. What we're going to talk about today is proper form and technique for several exercises. The first exercise I'm going to talk about today is the chest press. And for the purposes of this video, we're going to do a dumbbell chest press. Okay, so we have selected our weight that we're going to use for the dumbbell chest press. As you can see, I have the weight on my thighs. Being that this is a lighter amount of weight, I can transition into position just by lifting the weight off of my thighs and getting into position. However, there is a trick that you can use if you're using heavy weight, and that trick is to lean back, bring the thigh up with the weight on it, and then bring it back and do the same thing for the other side. Once you're in the position, you want to make sure that you pinch your shoulder blades together. The purpose in that is to make sure that the shoulders are stabilized as much as possible. The shoulders are going to work, but when the shoulder blades are pinched together, it reduces the amount of movement in the shoulder. So once you're in position, shoulder blades are pinched, feet are flat on the floor, you're in a good overhand grip, you will begin to press. Locking out at this point is not important because we're trying to keep all of the stress on the pectoralis major, and there's going to be a little bit of stress on the front shoulders and a little bit on the triceps because they are assisting. When you do this exercise, you don't have to pause at the top. You just want to keep the weight moving at a nice pace until the desired number of repetitions are complete. Once you're done, go right back to the thighs, bring the thighs up, place the dumbbells on the thighs, and then sit up. And then a couple precautions here is you want to make sure that the shoulder blades are pinched. You want to make sure that the feet are flat. And when you grasp the dumbbell, you don't have to have a death grip on it, but you want to have enough of a grip on it so that you don't drop it, but you don't have to squeeze it super hard. The other important thing to remember is breathing. You always breathe out on the exertion. So in this case, it's as you press the dumbbell. That's it. The next exercise that I'm going to demonstrate for you is the dumbbell chest fly. Now there are a couple of variations with this movement. As you can see, I am using the overhand method right now. Another variation is to bring the heels of the hands together. And what that does is give you a little extra squeeze on the pecs at the top. And then another variation is to keep the palms in a neutral position, bringing them together. And notice that when I get to the top, it's almost like I'm hugging a tree. And this is designed to keep all the pressure on the pectorals. And again, I want to reiterate that this is not a power move. You should never go super heavy on this type of exercise. This is a shaper. And that's the chest fly.